Welcome to Nekusar the Mindrazer's Masquerade, a performance where every card drawn, every wheel spun, every discard is a step towards inevitability. Tonight, you'll see that nothing here is accidental. Nekusar doesn't merely punish, he orchestrates death itself. Please allow me to introduce you to the Phantom Host, Nekusar the Mindrazer. At the heart of the Masquerade, Nekusar ensures that every card your opponents draw saps life and feeds his design. Every move, every shuffle, every spell is carefully calculated. Death is not incidental, it is inevitable. Let us guide you towards the false invitation. We have Howling Mine. It opens the masquerade with generosity, luring victims with the promise of more. Font of Mythos, a fountain of cards flowing endlessly, each one dripping closer to doom. Temple Bell. Every toll brings fresh hands and fresh suffering. Fevered Visions. Every drawn card deals damage as the visions twist minds in candlelight. Gaia Reach Sanitarium, a dark corner where knowledge becomes a weapon and madness spreads. And Mikokoro, Center of the Sea. Even distant tides cannot escape the reach of the Mindrazer's influence. Please enter and watch as the dance floor spins. We have winds of change. Hands reshuffle, strategies collapse, every turn brings inevitability closer. Windfall. Fortunes vanish, replaced by chaos. Every loss, another step towards the finale. Whispering Madness. Every card drawn becomes a whispered secret, spreading madness across the room. Reforge the Soul. Hands are cast aside, reforged in fire, fueling both card draw and pain. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Masks shift endlessly. Identities twist. No one remembers their own hand. Jace's Archivist. The Archivist who forces every guest to discard and draw again, spinning the floor into a relentless spiral of knowledge and torment. And we have Molten Psyche. Not only does it force discards and redraws, but each card discarded inflicts pain, reminding all that the masquerade is deadly. And we have the Phantom's Whip. Underworld Dreams. Each draw is a psychic lash, a slow burn of life. Liliana's Caress. Discard triggers pain, a cruel echo of Nekusar's plan. Megrim. Every discarded card fuels agony and feeds the inevitable finale. Phyrexian Tyranny. No choice is safe. Every move advances death's design. Stormfist Crusader. Greed is punished, life is drained, and death waits patiently. Scrawling Crawler. Every card drawn, documented in agony, a tally of suffering towards the grand conclusion. And Razorkin Needlehead. Needles pierce minds daring to reach for knowledge. Each strike, a step closer to the end. But fear not, for it is not just our audience who suffers. We also make them suffer. With the Locust God, every card we draw strengthens the swarm that will consume all before it. Psychosis Crawler. Draw after draw, psychic shocks ripple through the table. Suffering becomes manifest. And niv-mizzit the Fire Mind. Intelligence meets fire. Each card drawn becomes a bolt. Each bolt, a hammer of inevitability. And of course, that leads perfectly into the star of the masquerade. Niv-mizzit Perun, the centerpiece. Every draw, every wheel, every forced hand feeds him. Give him curiosity. Every draw deals damage. Pair with the wheel effects or extra draws and the loop can chain endlessly. The wheel effects like Windfall, Puzzle Box, Molten Psyche. Every draw triggers damage repeatedly. And our direct draw loops. With mind over matter or repeated draw spells, infinite damage is possible. And then also our bulk draw effects like Peer into the Abyss. A single turn can clear the table entirely. And even our low mana cantrips like Gitaxian Probe means that you will pay nothing to end the Masquerade. If all else fails, fear not, because Nekusar himself enjoys a good poison kiss. Let me introduce you to Phyresis. A single enchantment turns life loss into poison counters. 10 draws, 10 steps, and the Masquerade ends silently. Inevitably. Absolutely. And of course, we hinted to the combos and support. Curiosity pairs with niv-mizzit for infinite loops and endless chaos. Mind over matter and Temple Bell, a waltz of untold card advantage fueling both Nekusar and niv-mizzit. Peer into the Abyss, a massive burst of card draw, punishing every opponent simultaneously. And of course for our support we have Demonic Tutor, finds the pieces, advancing the Masquerade towards its deadly conclusion. And Limb Duel's Vault, precision setup ensures the grand finale proceeds without interruption. And for our final section, we have our mana and utility. Of course, because we are the commander of the Masquerade, we have Sol Ring. It accelerates the tempo of the Masquerade and letting the plan unfold faster. Signets and Talismans, mana conduits, keeping every step of the performance flowing. Command Tower provides all the colors needed for orchestration of this deadly waltz. And Ulamog the Infinite Gyre, a titan behind the curtain, ready to reset the stage if the performance requires a dramatic climax. Now this is Nekusar the Mindrazer's Masquerade. Every gift, every draw, every wheel, every discard has been part of a single, inescapable plan. Death has always been present, waiting patiently as the Masquerade unfolds. Every turn, every step, every card drawn brings the performance closer to its inevitable conclusion. You don't simply play against Nekusar, you witness his masterpiece. And when the music stops, only the Mindrazer and his orchestration of death remain.